settled that happened? It's over with, all that?
A little bit, yeah. It definitely settled in now more. Very appreciative. Very happy. But obviously, in the thick of the opening weeks of this season, just focused on, Denver now.
There's some stressors going on during camp and preseason. Like, did you think it was going to get done earlier?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when we started talking, I thought, it would be quicker, but, that's just the business aspect of it. But I'm very appreciative of it getting done. There's a point where I think 2 weeks ago, where I was like, I knew it was going to get done. It was just a matter of when. So, very, very appreciative of it.
Did you feel momentum growing with the offense? And if so, what led to better performance?
Yeah, I definitely felt that. We were able to, sustain drives and possess the ball. Obviously, our next step is finishing for touchdowns and stuff. But I think there was a lot of positives. The way we were able to possess the ball, like I said, and move it down the field. Obviously, I think that's part of the reason why we go to Latrobe. We have such a hard training camp is, to prepare for the earlier parts of the season where teams are, figuring out their conditioning, in stadium. We were able to do that, throughout our camp.
How did Justin do, you think?
I think Justin did awesome. He did a great job, getting the ball where it needed to go, converting on some third downs with his legs. He was very calm in the huddle, and I think he did a really good job.
Rookies, I know you may not break down the table like Beanie or whatever, but you're part of a rookie class that played a lot right away.
Yeah.
Did they fit in well, Payton and Beanie?
Yeah, I'm not too sure on how they did. Obviously, defensively, I don't really watch that film, but I think the rookies on the offensive side of the ball. Obviously Spence isn't a rookie, but he didn't play much last year. I think he did a really good job. Same with Zach. Can't say enough good things about them. And I think Broderick had a pretty good game too. So, it was a great game to grow in, and so looking forward to see what they can do. Stacking good performances on the next.
What was it like to see that line come together the way they did with young guys stepping into injuries?
Yeah, it was awesome to see. You could feel it out. When I was out there in the huddle. Obviously, first couple snaps didn't go as well, but just calming them down, making sure they know that they belong there and play with confidence and stuff. And I think you saw that throughout as the game went on, as the film went on. Zach had a bunch of pancake blocks. Spence was awesome in the run game. Same with Broderick. And when they're asked to stand up in pass protection, they were able to do that. So, Atlanta has a really good front, so it was good to see them execute the way they did.
When did you get word it was going to be Justin?
Pre-game warm-ups. Truthfully, I went out there and Justin was throwing with the one, so that's kind of when we knew.
So how did you, during the week of practice, when his calf went on Thursday to that moment, how did things change at all?
It didn't change much, obviously. With Justin took a lot of snaps with the ones during camp, which it was good in a way where it wasn't really much of a worrisome or change of game plan. They're both similar quarterbacks. So I think it was smooth.
So you feel like you're dealing from the same deck regardless of which quarterback is in there?
Absolutely.
And you said you wanted to finish drives, but when you don't, what makes Boswell so good? Can you speak just to the confidence you guys have?
Yeah, we have the utmost confidence in Boz. Ever since I've been here, he's been knocking field goals down and through the uprights and stuff. So, very confident in him. I wish selfishly as offensive guy we were able to put it in the end zone more, but it's good to when we don't do that, it's good to have the best kicker in the NFL to with those footballs through the upright.
You talk about just playing with Hall of Famer like Minka, TJ. Does that kind of help you, as a rookie, kind of develop, being able to pick their brains and everything like that?
Yeah, for sure. Minka, man, like I sometimes I don't even ask him questions. I just watch him and see what he does, and just try to take some things from his game. This week I'm gonna just see how he watches film and things like that, just to try to see what he see, because he's always around the ball. He's a ball magnet, so I just want that to rub off on me a little bit.
Weaving in 3 new components to a secondary is no small thing. Like, why did that go so well? Like, you would think that might be a little bit of a hiccup here. How'd you guys manage to avoid those potholes?
I just think the relationships that we all have, we talk and we joke and all of that kind of stuff outside of the facility. So it's not just inside the facility thing. Like, we're actually, friends, like, not just teammates. So, and talking, we're always talking, joking and playing around. Even like sometimes in the game on the sideline, like D-Jack, he's hilarious. But just always, we got to communicate. We communicate no matter what it is. Alignments, pre-snap, and all of those type of things, whether we're getting motions, who's running with the motions and things like that, what routes we might be getting. It's some plays, like D-Jack's like, man, get underneath this on some of those plays. So,
Speaking of you and Zach, you guys gonna stream the game on the flight?
yeah, we
3:30, right?
Yeah,
You guys gonna take off the same time the kickoff happens?
yeah, we gonna watch it, man. Hopefully I'm somewhere sitting down, or I might have to, pay for YouTube TV or whatever it is, just to get a free trial. I don't need it for the whole time. I just need it for the day. So, yeah, and there's a lot of guys in the facility. Some of the athletic trainers. I went to Pitt or whatever. They say we beefing for the week. So.
You're not
Individually, and then what'd you think of the defense collectively?
Yeah, I mean, individually, I think that I made some plays. Still some things that I can work on. Continue to get out there with AC, with D-Rob, PQ. Continue to play faster and understand the defense better. As a defense, I think we played well. After that first drive kind of settled in, and then, just we're kind of clicking on all cylinders. But like I said, as a team, we still have a lot to work on, a lot to get better.
Did it surprise you that they were as effective as they were in that first drive, and what settled you in thereafter?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the first drive of the season, so I think just, getting those jitters out, and then, once we got on the sideline, got some adjustments and stuff, we were able to fix some things, and it just went well from there, so.
Hey, for you personally, when did those kind of jitters go away, and when did you settle in?
Yeah, so luckily for me, I play special teams as well, so the first play of the game, I'm always out there, so it's good to, start the first play on kickoff or kickoff return, and, just get those jitters out, and at the end of the day, ball is ball, and, once I got out there and, got running around, it was just like a normal ball game.
Do you feel like you kind of had a good idea of how much you were going to play, or was it a little bit more than you expected?
I mean, like I said, I've been saying this whole time, whatever role I'm handed, whether that's 0 plays, whether that's the whole game, I'm going to give it my best effort. And, just whatever Coach TA, Coach AC wants out there, that's what I'm going to roll with, and I have no problem with it. So however many reps I get, I'm just going to try to make every single one of them count.
From a communication, knowing your teammates, familiar, did it kind of seem by a couple drives in, you were comfortable with what was going on?
Yeah, well, I mean, our back end's so not old, but just so mature, and they have so much experience. I mean, I'm out there with the best safety in the game, Minkah Fitzpatrick, and just, his communication and the poise that he plays with. I mean, even on those drives that we were just talking about, the poise that he has, the communication, just sometimes telling me what I have rather than, giving a call and stuff. Just having him back there is a blessing, and I can't thank them enough in the back end.
You saved a touchdown in the first drive. What was the key to making that play?
I think it's just effort and knowing your assignment. I'm man-to-man on, the running back out there, and, he's doing a screenplay, so just got to beat the block. A receiver should never be able to, block a linebacker. That's kind of for the linebacker culture, so just, getting off a block and making a play.
From a Landon and Patrick standpoint, what's allowed you to kind of simulate in so quickly?
I mean, I think just their experience and the way that they, help me. I don't think there's any ego in our room. I mean, like I say all the time, we have two of the best in the game. One that's been here for 9 years, and one that's, been here for a while, and everybody knows who that is, Patrick Queen, and just, how they've helped me throughout camp and throughout this first week, and just, when I'm out there with PQ, the communication, and a lot of the tackles that I make is because he's telling me what's coming, he's helping me out, so I just can't thank them enough, and just, how experienced and mature they are.
You look like you moved more decisively than you were in the preseason. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. I think just, it kind of goes down, in the preseason we're working with the whole game plan, literally every call we have, and it's a lot more game planned, it's a lot more specific, and we go all week trying to just, work kinks out and stuff, so just, it helped me to be able to play fast and fly around.
What changed? Was it just getting to know what their tendencies were in the second half? What made the defense so much more effective in the second half?
Honestly, I think it's more of a mindset than anything. And it's to continue to stop the run and get after Kirk. But I just feel like this year we're at a point where we don't have the year 1, year 2 guy mentalities. I think everybody's kind of grown. And I just think that's part of the key piece because I don't feel like we have a drop off.
Is that where it takes the next jump because of what you just talked about there?
Yes, but I would say the next one would just be communication. Everything will always be so much better with communication.
How is the communication right now? Is it something you
I
still
mean,
wanna work
if I'm
on?
being honest, I think it's okay, but I think that's a characteristic that we can strengthen.
How do you do it?
I think it starts with guys trusting each other and the things we did in training camp, the camaraderie building things that just help bring us together as people, not only than just football players.
Anybody else?
Travis, in terms of the way you guys established yourself up front in this one, and what you've put out there on tape for Denver to now look at, are you expecting anything out of the ordinary from them? I know they're kind of a new look team themselves in terms of what they're doing on offense with the new quarterback as well.
Honestly, I haven't. We're gonna see them in a little bit, but I haven't really got a chance to see them. But I would think they're gonna have the same mentality that we have. I mean, the goal is always to win the Super Bowl and to take 1 week at a time. So I know they're gonna come on their home field and be ready to win. But it's mostly about us and just continuing to try to get better, and 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time.